Yo guys, what's up? It's HughStarX, and today I'm going to be teaching card magic and also ring magic. And this is going to be a long of a tutorial. So I'm going to be showing you a transposition effect. And yeah, let's do it. So for this, I'm using the Shinlim Knock deck. Inside, you'll actually receive 2 jokers that are in the deck that I set aside, and 2 gimmicks, which has to be in the box if you actually purchase it. I'm pretty sure Amazon actually has 2 or 1 more in stock, so make sure you don't miss out. Anyways, with the cards, you need them to be shuffled in random order. So, a quick performance, which is going to be with a joker. Yeah, let's just... So let's say spectator says stop. Right there, he or she sees it. It's a 3 of hearts. And from this packet, I'm just going to place a mystery card. Cut it and also give it some cuts, some shuffles for convincer. Any method you like to keep the selection on top. I did the classic pass, which is top packet, transfer to the, goes to the bottom. But for tutorial sake, I'll actually be doing this. Or you can do the double undercut, which is, hold on, hang on a minute. You're having the break here, you press down, then you catch a thumb break. You're going to break about half of it, bring it to the top, then bring it to the top. And then you have it on top. However, this way, you say, I have a mystery card. I'm going to place it also on top. And from here, you're going to do a double lift. So for me, I like to have my index finger here. And with my thumb, I'm simply going to riffle 2 cards. Right there, as I know as I got 2. You don't want to show them the joker for sake, because that'll actually ruin the trick. So you're going to show them the joker like this, then just end for end, just have it flush. And then you're going to tell them, or kind of like trick them in general, them calling stop, stop, and then before you even show them the card, you could say, wouldn't it be crazy if this was your card? I like to say that because to get spectators' attention, I guess. And then you say, that's not your card. And you're going to tell them, wouldn't it be awesome if I actually turned the joker into your card? And for beginners, you can riffle too and let go, and make sure you riffle from the front so that it makes sense that you are riffling from the back, from the top. That's fair enough. I'll link Alex Pandrea's tutorial down in the description below so that he actually teaches you variations on the double lift. There's a riffling from the back, or this one, and then you riffle, get your pinky there, and then I grab it like this. My 2 fingers are like this. Stewart Gordon double, and it keeps it square. Pretty much. And then I show it, and I was like, oh, it's not it. And then flip it over one more time, except this time, you're not going to complete the double like this. I mean, you could, but that's your option. You're simply going to do this, and with your 4 fingers, or 3 fingers rather, it's going to scoot it up so that their selection is actually on top. And it looks like, in up to speed, it actually looks like up, it's not it. It just looks like you actually flipped over the double and it's still there, but it's actually a single card. So after you've done this, make sure not to do that, okay? So here, and then you just place it in the middle. Now, this is the fun part. I don't know why I actually stopped speaking for that moment. Their selection is already sticking out, but they think it's a joker. You can do one of 2 things, maybe. You can do a flick, or maybe just a wave, but make sure the wave is visible to them so that they don't really see it. And then reveal this one being the joker. And the pattern for this, what you're going to say to them is, if this is the joker, then the one sticking out should be, then you pull it out, their selection. Love and behold. So I'm going to do everything in slow motion. So they select a card, let's say it's this. Control it to the top using your favorite method. I'm using this type of control, which is here, side up, and do my double lift. Stewart Gordon double. I'll actually link the Russian Genius's tutorial for that and link in the description. Show them, oh, that's not. Then you riffle, they call out stop. You patter, flip that over. And saying, oh, that's not it. Do my double again. Once again, like I said, I have not really a tutorial, but later on, maybe I'm gonna do a tutorial on double lifts. There's also a one-handed double lift. That's way too tricky, and I cannot do it. So double. Then push off. You say, oh, it's not it. Now, slow motion. Slide this up. And do that. Show them that the joker, supposedly, is going in the middle. In reality, it's their selection. And then you can do wave, snap, whatever you want to do. Show them the joker. And you say, if this is the joker, then that means the one sticking out is your selection. So that is the transposition effect. Now the angles for this is really sensitive. The control I like to use is this one. I'm not sure if there's a name. You in-jog it, and then I lift up, get my pinky in there, get my pinky inside so that it's a pass pinky break, and then I cut it, I angle up, but if you do that control behind you is not going to look as good, because from here you need a relaxation point. And from head on, it does look like you're actually cutting it rather than controlling it. Another way you can do it is a little bit more advanced, but have your hand tilted like this. Since you have a break, you want to break a small portion, and then from the break is already their selection, and you place it on top. This is also a recap, Stewart Gordon double. So, oh, it's not your card. What if I can make it change? Or maybe it's right here. Wouldn't that be crazy? No, that's not the one. Then you do the double lift again. So, oh, the Joker did not even change. And right there, I flashed. Do this move, and then place it in the middle. Then the trick is done. Snap the fingers, whatever. Joker's right here. If the Joker's right here, then anything in the middle. Okay. The tips I'm going to give you is definitely practice this. You need a pack of cards. At least 52. It could be less if you want. Now I'm going to teach you a bonus trick, which is only requires you to use the Shinlim Knock deck. And we're going to do this printing a card trick. This is a bonus. And then we're just going to move on to the ring magic. So you want this gimmick and a blank card gimmick. You want this part to be facing you and the blank card here.
Subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. Subscribe.
Place it inside and place it in there. And also the force card is going to be the King of Spades, which is right here. And place it on top, and then you're set to go. So now what I'm going to show you is called the spread force. Now the spread force is simply taking cards from the top. I like to do this, 3, 4, and then start spreading. And you want in downwards motion. You don't want an upwards motion, or else you'll see this. You don't want an eye level of a tilt. You just want a downwards angle. And whatever they touch is going to be the selection. Now, my left hand, or your right hand, is going to square this up. Tap, I like to square it up. And show. Say you got this, yeah. Another way you can force a card is by simply having it on top. Get a break back here. Then riffle down is called a riffle force. So stop right there. Your third finger is going to go inside. And then where the pinky break is, where it is, you just pick up on that and either show it or just give it to them to show to the camera or something like that. And then control it once again to the top using your favorite method. For me, I like doing the Herman pass for so many reasons. It's just, and then from here, you give this to the spectator to hold on while you open the box right here. And you're going to say this. I don't know if you know this, but these are what cards look like before they're printed from the factory. Notice the blank. Then you take the deck back from them. These are pipped. And then my thumb is going to pull back. And remember, like I said, this part is facing you. And if I'm not explaining this in depth enough, I'm actually going to link on Alex Pandrea's tutorial on it. So you pull back, and this is with the cover of your hand too. So I'm going to teach you how to palm. So palming cards, the palm points are right here, your pinky and your palm. That's how you palm a card. I know you're gonna flash right here, but if you actually palm it in the right spot, that is a palm right there. Except you don't want to bring it up. Or with the fingers, have it like this. Then you can show your hands empty and my fingers on it. So palm, place it back on the fingers, go straight with it, and then automatically go to the side like this, and then just do this. I come back, do this, come back, and then go with the rest. From this point, the spectators are freaking out. They're like, oh my God, how do you do that? And while you're doing that, you're going to say, think of your card, think of your card. And this is like a good subtlety, like a nice one. And then from here, you're just going to rest. Now, you're going to rotate it 180 degrees. However, we're not going to bottom palm. In Alex Pandrea's tutorial, you have to bottom palm. But for me, it's like this. Your index finger is going to be curled. Your 3 fingers are going to be right here. And you don't want it to be like here, or else it'll be really difficult to get the fully printed king out. But you want it deep so that it hits this knuckle, I guess, or maybe the joint in general. And then it just pops. And all you want, this is all we want, is the pop from the thumb. That's literally it. From front view, they won't really be able to see it. Just that little pop. Then our right or left hand, the index finger part is going to be inside, and your middle ring, pinky, is going to be on the right or left side, and your thumb is going to be on the left or the right side. And then you already palmed it out already. And then at the same time, you already twirled it. At this point, since it's at this palm, I place it back on the fingers. Here. Go to the side diagonally again. And then slowly but surely do that. And then the cleanup for this is rotate the deck face down and do that. Except is with your wrist. What I did was this right here. This is a triple with the blank, half printed, fully printed. I grab the card with the middle ring pinky, and my left hand, if you're a righty, your right hand is going to take it out like that. Except you're going to do it really fast. So your 3 fingers peel, or just takes it in general, and then this pivots up and away. So in full speed, it'll look like this. And to ditch the gimmick, you can say, here, this is for you to inspect. Then you riffle 2. And then you just place it inside the box. And then close it, and then square the deck. That's how you ditch it away. However, if everybody's surrounding you, they're like, why the hell did you actually ditch that away? So that is the card trick, along with a bonus trick, which is the card transposition, and the bonus trick of printing a king, supposedly,